We were turned out to a car accident. It was a multi-vehicle accident and possible persons trapped. One vehicle, the driver himself was heavily intoxicated. He was travelling at quite a high speed. What made this particularly tragic was that the car that he hit was a mother and father with a child in the back seat. It was fairly obvious to both myself and to the other firefighter at the time that the baby or the child had experienced quite intense internal injuries.
It was a EMR call, and I remember it was actually early in the morning, so before anyone had really woken up, and we headed out for a cardiac arrest. On arrival, we found that there was a man at the sort of ground level of a stairway in an apartment block. He was a young father. Just on the second floor, he'd kissed his wife goodbye. She said, "Have a good day at work," shut the door, and then he's walked down the stairs just like any other day, but had the heart attack right on that ground level. As we were working on her husband, and I remember herself and her son came out the door to see what the fire trucks and the ambulance were there for, and then they saw that it was their dad. Yeah, I knew that call wouldn't leave me. Over your career, every firefighter will go to thousands of calls, and very often, you know, sometimes it's a false alarm, but even that can affect firefighters because you're thinking about what you're going to, and maybe it's reminding you of something in the past. But, you know, the things we go to often can be a very bad day for the people we're helping, you know, whether it be a car accident or a EMR event or a fire. It can be a terrible day for the people we're helping.
Unfortunately, in my career, I've attended a number of incidents which have, if I'm honest with you, have had quite a significant effect on me. There was one particular incident that I attended. It was on a Sunday. It was around midday, and it was to a road traffic collision between two vehicles, which resulted in the deaths of 5 people, and one of the people in the vehicle was the same age as my youngest daughter at that time, which was, as you can appreciate, was that was something I found very, very difficult.
Sometimes it's not the really traumatic jobs that are going to tip you over the edge, you know, it's not those horrendous car accidents. It might be something that under normal circumstances you would be able to deal with.
We often talk about bucket, and throughout the cumulative effects of several incidents, that's perhaps something I'm more aware of now. But just being able to talk about these things, it used to be something with a traumatic event, it was a badge of honour to suck it up.
And when we're out and about and we're doing the jobs that we're here to do, I sometimes wonder that the community doesn't actually realise how much of a toll it can really take on us. I think it can be really hard to know that something's not 100%, but also admit to that. I think that can be one of the hardest things. And we talk about, you know, just ask for help or just reach out, and that word "just" is thrown around a lot. But sometimes that "just" is the hardest part of all, is saying, yeah, I'm not okay, and I do need to talk about it.
Now we're a lot more open as firefighters to talk, just as I did the other day with my friend. And we're able to talk about it now, and I find that more of a cathartic way of dealing with things. I know a lot of firefighters are more open to that as well.
All the jobs we go to and things we see as firefighters and support staff, it affects every individual differently every single time. And if you're in a circumstance or find yourself, you know, after an event, or, you know, feeling that a job has affected you, we want you to, you know, let me know, or, you know, let a friend know, or even in a way let yourself know. Manage your own mental health as well.